Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. I'm back on the show by popular demand. Nearly 2 people have requested that I come back on the show, and one of those was me. So, without further ado, I want to introduce the man, the myth, the legend that is Claude Gaming. Claude, on you come.
Hello.
So, Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Good day?
Yeah.
Good presents?
Yes.
Good plans for next year?
I don't know.
Are you not? But what's the hat? Look, everybody, Zanjax Racing. What you may not know about Claude Gaming is that he drives a racing car. Okay.
Yeah.
Now he's not made any videos on this yet because obviously he wants to make sure it's done right. But in the coming year, what he plans on doing is making a series of videos about everything that 11-year-olds can do to drive fast. Don't you, Claude?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I think I don't want to give too much away, but there's definitely going to be some kart stuff. Okay, definitely going to be some kart stuff. Maybe some electric scooter stuff. I believe. Am I giving the game away here if I tell them that you're also going to be test driving a Lamborghini? I mean, an actual Lamborghini, folks, not like, not a toy Lamborghini. 11-year-old test driving a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Are they throwing a Porsche Boxster into that as well? Are you going to do a Porsche Boxster?
Yeah.
So Porsche Boxster, Lamborghini. Yeah? We're going to do that in the spring, hopefully, next year. And we're going to make a series of videos on it, which I think are going to be fantastic. Are you going to do that under Claude Gaming, or are you going to do that under a new heading of Zanjax Racing?
Zanjax Racing, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're also heading to Silverstone next year.
We are heading to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. We're not driving there. Yeah, we don't quite have that in us yet, do we, to drive at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. But we are going to watch the likes of Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton and all of these other people drive around the track as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And there's loads of stuff there apparently, isn't there, as well?
Yeah.
So I'm told. So, as I said before, it's Christmas Day.
Yep.
What else today has impressed you about the day? What do you like?
This. This is a model of Fangio's car.
That is a good model,
from
isn't it?
1951.
Why don't you take it closer to the camera and show the camera?
Ow.
You've checked it over as well, haven't you, with to make sure how realistic it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And there was only one thing that you could spot which was different.
Yes.
What was that? I can't remember.
There was a yellow stripe going across the front, and there was one more stuff, but I can't really remember what it was.
Okay. Excellent. So, I suppose the news on everybody's mind is have you recovered from the chili challenge that we did together last year? Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Have we got anything else planned like that? I'd quite like to do something else like that.
I suppose we could make like our own sauce and stuff.
Make our own sauce. Oh my god. Why don't we film the cheese?
What?
I had a present today which is
like
a
a
thing
cheese
whereby
maker.
I can make my own cheese. I didn't even know that was possible. Shall we film it? Shall we do a video on both of us do it?
Yeah.
We'll do a video on making our own cheese.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'm well up for that. Can that go under Claude Gaming, or does that have to go? Well, it can't be Zanjax Racing.
You're gonna have.
Unless we're going to race to make the
Claude
cheese.
Gaming. Everything's going to go on Claude Gaming that is nothing to do with wheels.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is going on Claude Gaming.
Yes.
And yes, I can see wheels. There are definitely
that's
wheels. That is but it's still got wheels.
I'm going to be showing more of stuff like that on Zanjax Racing, but still.
The other thing you're going to do, I think, aren't you building a Hornby set as well?
Yes.
Yeah, because you used to, when you were little, you were really into trains.
Yeah.
I mean, you really liked trains. Every weekend, come what may, whatever the weather, off down to a steam train, wasn't it? Every single solitary time. So that's going to be good, building that. And where are we sat now? Are you going to tell them where we're sat?
Yeah, we are sat in a loft. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is basically our loft, and we cleared it out, and it took like maybe
It took a ridiculous amount. It took like a month and a half, didn't it?
3 months.
3 months. It took 3 months. But 3 months to empty out, but it took like about 15 years to fill up. It was full to the gills. But we need so much space.
Yeah.
And Claude needed a studio as well, because don't you want to do more vlogging as well as part of the Claude Gaming, yeah?
It's just going to go all on my Claude Gaming channel.
All
Even though
on
it says
Claude Gaming.
gaming,
Yeah.
it's still going to go all on my Claude Gaming channel.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, look, if people out there don't want it going on the gaming channel because this isn't technically a game, don't watch it.
Well, no, there is going to be...
I mean, when I say don't watch it, I do, of course, mean like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
There is going to be
written
more...
there.
Yeah.
Might not be, but I hope it will be. Anyway, crack on. What were you saying?
So basically, we are going to do other game things, like we are going to use this pool table just next to me.
I would pan the camera, but there's nobody stood behind the camera to pan it, but there is a pool table just there. So I think...
Yeah.
So like
So
actual games.
Yeah.
Shall we televise an entire game of Monopoly? Do you think that would bore the life out of people?
Yes.
Try and get the most boring
It'll
video.
take like 3 hours anyway.
Yeah, I know. And it would just like literally rolling a dice and just moving a piece around it. Yeah. I think we could probably cut the interesting part, like the highlights of a game of Monopoly.
Yeah.
How much do you reckon, like, what, 30 seconds?
It would not be
30 seconds of highlights from a game of Monopoly.
For it to be interesting, and for people to not click off the video, it would have to be at least 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah. But and I've told you not to upload anything less than a couple of minutes, haven't I? So I don't think that would really work. Maybe we could do a compilation of like Monopoly, Scrabble, all the best bits: Monopoly, Scrabble, Cluedo, best bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I tell you what, you can do though, because would the Hornby stuff count as a game? Yeah.
We are going to be doing that.
So we can do a Hornby video.
That'll be coming soon.
Pool video.
Yes.
There
is a.
Do you know what we could do as well?
What?
Or what you could do? This would be easy.
What?
A highlights of 2021 video. Because you know all the videos that we take of you when we're out and about anyway? Like you riding that horse over the top of that mountain.
Yes.
Yeah. All of the highlights, like some of the racing stuff maybe. Even, I mean, it's a game, and we don't have to put it, if it's in a compilation, we don't have to put it on a separate Zanjax Racing video, do we? So maybe the racing, maybe some of the what am I trying to say? I've lost the plot. I can hear somebody calling my name downstairs, but it doesn't matter. I think if we did that, and if we did the horse, I said horse, and you shouldn't have got that. And,
no, I did.
And if we did, some of the other stuff we've done going through Liverpool. I'm sure we took some videos in Liverpool. I'm not sure.
No, you didn't take any pictures on that driving thing, the scooter.
The scooter. We did some. I don't know what she's doing, but it doesn't matter. She's just in the video now. I didn't think she liked being in the video.
Why, Mum?
Oh, you filmed.
We're recording, babe. Obviously, we're recording.
We are recording.
Anyway, so that was Mommy, by the way, downstairs. They're making a noise, and Mommy is now going to be in the video as well. Which we're not going to pay her though. Not going to pay. She's not getting the money. He's not paying her the money that he's paying me to be sat doing this. I can tell you. Fortunes is what he's paying me for this. You are paying me fortunes, right?
£10.
£10. £10. Get in. That's my Boxing Day sorted. So I've lost the plot now. I can't remember. Yeah, no. When we were in Liverpool, we did do some videos of you on that scootery thing, didn't we? Yeah. So it's loads of stuff. Honestly, it's going to make a good video. We could do another video of trying to mend my laptop, which doesn't seem to come on.
It seems to be staying there and just not doing anything.
It's out. You've liked everything you've got?
Yes.
Especially the Formula 1 tickets.
Yes. And this car.
And that car?
Which I really like. And it's actually metal. So, kind of metal.
Well, it's not kind of metal, it is metal.
It is metal. It is metal.
So that's
There's a
excellent.
bit of it. I think the exhaust is not metal, but I think it's plastic, the exhaust.
Yeah, well...
And the wheels is impossible.
I would imagine the exhausts were made out of plastic in real life. They weren't. Just in case anybody thinks something serious there, they weren't. They were metal.
Oh no, they were just explode.
Yeah. They would. They will melt, probably.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the whole
Melt
car-
like a Lego man in a microwave. We've never done that, by the way. Don't ever do that.
What if we do an experiment on
No,
that?
we're not damaging any Lego men. We're not damaging any Lego men. I remember my mate Ed.
Yeah.
He used to do. He had an air rifle in his bedroom. He used to do target practice on his Lego men. And in the end,
That's probably not good.
I ended up buying all his Lego men off him just because I couldn't stand to see him getting shot anymore. And
Why did you buy the Lego Man if there were like holes in
They
them?
were holes in them. They were absolutely smashed to pieces. In fact, I'm sure some of the Lego men you've got.
It would just be like a bag of dust.
No, because they'd move when they got hit, so they just get like chipped. Ed'll know. Ed'll watch this video. I'm sure you will, Ed. Do you remember when you used to shoot your Lego men?
Weird thing to say to the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But no, bless him. Bless him. We'll have to go and see Ed soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and see him. You'll like that.
I don't know when we have to go.
He'd be super impressed with your racing as well.
Yeah.
Super impressed with your racing. So, have we got anything else that we want to talk about?
Not
Say,
really, but
are we impressed with my plastering of the wall? I plastered this wall a couple of days ago.
there is also one more thing that I want to say.
Go on.
When we make the railway track, we're also going to be building
Hang on a minute. Say railway track again.
railway track. Railway track.
I thought there was a bit of a Jonathan Ross thing going on there for a minute.
Railway track.
Go on. When we make the railway track.
When we make the blah, there will be a racetrack going around the outside of it.
Around the outside or right in the middle?
Outside.
Do you think?
Because what if we actually make a whole racing track with this room? That literally stretches all around the room.
Well, we could do. But then we wouldn't be able to use it for filming. Or Paul.
Yes.
Or our Monopoly Cluedo Scrabble compilation video.
What is that name?
What, Cluedo? Or Scrabble?
Both.
Do you not? You've never played Cluedo or Scrabble? I am
No.
a bad dad. I'm a bad dad. He does not know what Cluedo or Scrabble is. Letters on a postcard.
What is... Explain.
Explain. Well, Scrabble, it's like a board. Do you know Words with Friends? That Mummy plays. You know what the thing that Mummy plays on her phone, Words with Friends?
Yeah.
Where she has like a certain amount of letters.
Yeah.
And she puts them on a board and tries to make words.
Yeah.
That's basically a computerized version of Scrabble.
Okay. Then what's
Cluedo
Cluedo
is... Have you heard of Colonel Mustard? Or Miss Scarlet?
What?
Right, so you have a board for any young fellows out there also who don't know what Cluedo is. You have a board and there's like, I'm going to say 9 rooms, I could be wrong. It's like library, study, conservatory, maybe, I don't know, I haven't played it for a long time. Lounge, sitting room maybe, kitchen, almost certainly, right? And you've got these characters called like Miss Scarlet and Captain Scarlet. Got distracted. Miss Scarlet. I think is it Miss Scarlet? It can't be Miss Scarlet.
How do
Yes,
I
it
know?
can
I
because
don't
it's all about colours, isn't it? So Colonel
I think it's
Mustard.
raining outside.
Colonel
Okay.
Mustard, who's yellow. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it's pouring outside now.
Colonel Mustard, who's yellow.
Yeah.
Somebody Plum, Professor Plum.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Miss
I don't know
Scarlet.
the game.
I don't know. But you're getting the idea. Different
Yeah.
characters, different rooms.
Yeah.
And then you've got lead piping, a revolver, a knife, all sorts of things.
Okay.
And you've got to guess who murdered who in what room.
Doesn't sound like a very good game, to be honest.
No, it's not. That's why I haven't played it in about 20 years.
It's
but
an
yeah.
old game.
It is. Oh, yeah. God, it's an old game.
It sounds like an old game.
But we used to play it. I mean, I used to quite like it when I played it, to be honest. But there's no explosions, and you can't do it on a computer. There's no joystick or anything. It's ridiculous.
What?
You wouldn't think it.
Explosion? Why would there be explosions in a board game?
Well, my point exactly. Although if you've seen Jumanji, I'm sure there was some explosions in Jumanji, wasn't there? But that wasn't. I'm not sure Jumanji is a real game because I've looked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
anyway, I've also got one more thing.
Okay.
On the racetrack that goes around places.
Yes. What, in this room? The room racetrack?
Not exactly the room racetrack, the one that's going to go around the...
Around the train track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of cars.
Yeah. We got a couple of cars.
Yeah, one is a Jim Clark car.
The little Jim Clark one
that
Pat got you today. Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could do with another one like that, couldn't we? We should find out where she got it from.
If you want to see that car in person, go to... I don't know, which one is it? Maybe 3 videos back, I did a video on Jim Clark's car.
Yeah. And now he's got a little model of it, so... I said little model, like that.
It's really small.
But he's also... Haven't you done one on Fangio as well?
Yes.
You have done a video on Fangio.
But I've only done that with kind of like a history lesson on kind of thing.
Right, okay, did you...
Car,
Italy. Is that the one where you described the changes from Monza? Was it Monza?
Yeah.
Yeah, the changes from Monza.
Yeah.
In the 1950s to today. That's a really good video. If you've not seen that video, that's actually really good because it's quite historic. But what I think is most impressive about that video is the fact that they've actually bothered maintaining the old banking in the new version of the track, even though it's not used in the race. You can still see it if you go to the side of the track, which I think is really impressive for a video game to keep that kind of realism. Do you agree?
In real life you can see it really clearly, but on this you have to go right up to it to actually see it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this has been a really good discussion, hasn't it? Do you think?
Yeah.
Happy? Do you think they'll like it in Customer Land?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't burned our mouths or done anything stupid, but it's been quite interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Really do. So, I think I would say comment. I know there can't be comments. I know the last time we had this conversation, we said that we'd started a Facebook page, didn't we?
Yes.
And we hadn't, because we checked, we hadn't. Now, you'll be pleased to know that we still haven't. However, that's all bound to change.
That's
all bound to change.
It's about to change in exactly 5 minutes.
Is it?
Yes.
I've got to cook dinner.
Have you?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I don't know, but I've got to cook dinner. It'll take me forever. It's Christmas Day and I've not started.
What do you mean it's like 2:30? Why do you need to cook dinner?
It's got to be later than 2:30, surely.
No, honestly, Google it.
Google it. That's
Google the time.
The answer to everything, isn't it? Google it. Right, alright.
No, have you got a phone? No. Have you got your phone?
No, not on me. I haven't got it on me.
Okay.
We'll worry about it later. Let's not dwell on what time it is. Right. So, I think one more thing before we go. Aren't you planning on doing a little bit of a talk show section every now and again?
Yeah. With
some of your friends. It's going to be called Who Wants to Chat?
Yes, that could be a name for it.
Yeah. Who Wants to Chat? Coming to you soon. This is the first one. And I know I've kind of been the host. I know I've been the host a little bit. I didn't mean to be. I just kind of...
We kind of just fell into it.
Yeah, we fell into that, really. But in future episodes, I think you're going to host, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're going to have... You are good enough, without a shadow of a doubt. You just need to get your friends on here. You can get them in the studio.
Yep.
And we can go from there, can't we? I can stand behind the camera, so I can even interject and be a pain in the arse. Why is that not on the table? Why are you just having that down?
Because I feel like it's easier. Like I can just smoothly grab it.
Smoothly grab it. And with that, I think it's time to say goodnight.
Smoothly grab.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. Look out for his videos. Look out for the Zanjax Racing channel. Look out for the Facebook page. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Goodbye.